How's it going? It's Eli, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do from your Wii side to participate in the Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament. Now, the first thing you need to do, of course, is boot Brawl, insert the disc, and start the game. That's just a little loud. And this is after you've already successfully completed an internet connection test from within the Wii settings. So make sure that you've done that, and hopefully you've tested and you've been through all this already and you know what's up. But just in case you don't, I'm going to show you what's involved on the Wii side to get this. And I've got a volunteer, Lynette from the Rochester Public Library, standing by at the other end to be part of our test. So I'm just going to get this booted, and then we'll show you what to do. But first, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. This is how much I love you guys. I'm not even going to fix that in post, just so that it seems all nice and human. All right. So here we go. So once you get Brawl booted, we'll skip out of the intro. Now remember to hold the controller sideways so the D-pad is under your left thumb and the 1 and 2 button is under your right thumb. Otherwise, a lot of this stuff doesn't make any sense. So go down to Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, connect to Wi-Fi, say yes. You will get logged in. And then basically what happens now is that when the tournament actually begins at 1 p.m., you will have already registered all your friends. So we go into with friends. Just in case you don't know how to register friends, you can go into your friend roster and add all your friends there, and we can see Rochester is standing by. So you can enter all your friend codes. It shows you up at the top. One thing to know, make absolutely sure that your library's profile name, this thing up here at the top, is your abbreviation, your site code, the one that you specified on the friends list, because that will help other libraries know who they're playing against. And if you need to change it, you can just go into it here and edit it here. But remember, it can only be 5 characters. And I need to put the L back on. There we go. Okay, so please take a minute and make sure that you've got your profile name set up. And then that will all work. So when you're ready to brawl, you go into Brawl. First, I'm going to show you what it's like to join someone else's match, and then I'll show you what's required in playing your own match. So you'll come here, you'll see all these libraries. You'll see them all seeking Brawl. All you do is go down to one of them, select them, and press 2 to choose, and then say Join Game. Say, do you want to join? Say yes, and you will join their match. They will have their rules set up at this point. And you will get into their match and play one match against them, record your scores, and then find someone else to play against. I'll show you how to do this. So now we're into the match. Now there's one other thing that you want to know about here, and that's that sometimes your players will click this little thing, this little pencil, and choose a different name from a list. You don't want them to do that, because if they do choose a different name from the list, that's what's going to show up as the player that you're playing, not the name of the library. But when you're actually in the match, you'll see this name. It would be better if you just stuck with player 1, so that then you will see the name of your library over the players' heads and you'll know who you're playing against. So I'm going to choose my character here real quick. I'm going to go with my classic, Mr. Game & Watch. The one other thing here, and we'll just do this real quick, and you can see I can't set the settings because this isn't my match, and I'll show you how to set it in just a minute. I'm going to choose my character here, press plus to log in. You generally want to choose either Final Destination or Battlefield as your field. That helps keep things even. All right, so now we're going to go into the match here, and we're going to play a quick 2-minute match. I will edit this out.
1, go!
Let me turn this down just a little bit again. Okay, so, and this time I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, no. I was messing with the mixer. It was the mixer. The mixer made me lose. Oh, wait, now I got the hammer. Oh, the hammer fell off. I'm getting my butt kicked again. Now, this is a 2-minute match, so it's going to go on for a while. And I will make a cut here in just a minute, and we'll just finish this out, and I'll show you what it's like to do another one. So, be back at the end of this match. Oh!
3, 2, 1, time!
Okay, so now our match is over. Oh, Rochester gets in the late hit. And here is where you'll see what places you get. Right there, 1, 2. You'll see 1, 2, 3, and 4. For your players, enter their names and what place they got on this screen, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Sometimes there will be a tie and there might be more than 1, 2, and that's okay. After your match is over, you want to leave and play against another library. So go up here to leave, say drop out of this group, and then you'll drop out of the group. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to create a room and Rochester's going to join me. So I go into Brawl, and then here's what you do. You go to create a room, begin a new Brawl, and then you go up here to change the settings. First of all, you want to do stock. I'm sorry, you want to do No, you do want to do stock. 3 stock, 5 minute is our rule. So you choose stock, you choose 3 stock, you come down here. If you don't have this more rule thing, okay, here's our Rochester trying to join. This is what it looks like. You want to let them in, say, okay, so they've joined our match. I'm going to go into more rules and set the time limit to 5 minutes. You may not have this screen, and that's okay. This is only unlocked after you've played a certain amount. If you don't have more rules to set the 5-minute time limit, that's okay. However, it is very important that you set the items. You want to set all items to on, so you can turn this to turn them all off, turn them all on, and then set items to low. All items on and set to low is the official rules for the set. Now, you don't have a lot of time, so you got to get that done quickly, especially once someone joins your match. Now, I'm going to choose the stage. We'll go with either Battlefield or Final Destination. So just to remind, 3 stock, 5 minute, all items on and set to low are the official settings of the match. If your kids complain about having items, remind them that the items could help them beat a superior player who they don't even know. So we're going to go through this match once again, and then we will see how it looks at the end, and then that is all you need to know. One other thing. While we're playing this, sometimes you may notice that you might get a little bit of lag when things seem to go into a little bit of slow motion. Kids, of course, hate that because they think that maybe it's treating them unfairly, but the fact is that the lag affects both ends of the match equally, and that the screens at both ends don't go on to the next frame until... Boy, whoever's at Rochester has gotten a lot better. Until... Now, this is not slow motion. That was actually the slow motion power-up. But the game does not advance the next screen until both players are synced up with the data. So that means that the lag affects all the players of the game equally. In other words, kids, it sucks, but it's fair. It's not giving any... The lag does not give any players an unfair advantage if you experience it. So those are the 2 complaints that you'll typically have, is number 1, waiting for someone to join you. And that'd just be, kids, just relax. Someone will join us in just a minute. And then... they might complain about having to use items. Well, items help out the weaker players, and we want weaker players to have a shot at winning. See, there was some lag right there. The other question about lag is that if there is lag, remember that it's completely fair. The lag affects everybody, and DDD just blew himself up there. Oh, and this is a 3 stock match, so I'm actually now going to kill myself to end this and throw it to Rochester. Here I go again. And one more time. Woohoo! That's what a 3 stock match means. I get 3 lives, and then the last guy standing is the winner. Okay, so now we can see once again which library got first place. And basically, just for your players, you need to remember to write down your scores and watch the other video for that. And then when you're done, once again, just drop out of the group and find a new one. And that's all you need to know. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to leave the group, drop out of this group. And that's it. One final thing to know is that if you do get into a match and you want to get out of it for whatever reason, it's really unfair to drop out of a match that is going well for the other team. But if you do need to get out for any reason, if you hold down 1, 2, B, and plus, that gives you the option to jump out of a match. 1, 2, B, and plus. Okay, so that's everything you need to know. I hope you have a great time on Super Smash Bros. Brawl National Gaming Day Extravaganza, and we'll see you there. Take it easy.